It's doing it. It's doing it. It's doing it. Wow. Yeah, I was thinking of doing it last because people on YouTube have not had me live in a long time. YouTube got me singing. All right. I didn't expect it. All right, let's see. Can I pop this out? There we go. Because I want YouTube popped out so I can see the chat. And that's going off to the side. Okay. So if anyone joins on YouTube, please say hi in the chat so that I know you're there and I can kind of see it. So I can see what's going on here, please. And I'm also making sure anyone that's joining from the Alchemists can get in because we've got 2 in here right now. Again, everybody's always late. That's why I said like the first 10 to 15 minutes is just going to be like chill time and us catching up and all that sort of things. Let's see. What's today? Wednesday is hump day. All right. How is everybody's hump day? Mine was Wild Girl, but it's on a positive note now. Yeah, I know. I know what you said. I know what you said on the school. So it's crazy, crazy girl. You crazy. All right. So I know we got more people joining. I am going to be putting rules for the alchemist in the chat. Okay. If anyone is on YouTube, because it shows that I have people watching, if you could please, por favor, say hi in the chat and let me know if people on YouTube can hear me. I would appreciate that. Would appreciate it. We are getting set up, guys. So I still don't see anybody in the chat on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, please say hi in the chat. Say hi to me. Hi, Cottage Fairy Subliminals. See, now I've got people in my chat. Now I do. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Because this is the first time that I have live streamed from Zoom and also on YouTube. So I appreciate it that you're telling me that you guys can hear me because I had no idea. Okay. And I think I want to see. Why does this happen? Every time I get Dunkin', like the syrup or whatever, like goes all the way to the bottom. It's annoying. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm setting up for those that have just joined or just watching on YouTube. I'm setting up. So what this is going to be is I'm going to be doing like kind of a behind the scenes type of spiel where I'm going to show you guys the entire 28-day manifest SP intensive backend, like kind of some of how the course looks. And I'm going to go over what else is included with it. I'm going to show you the schedule for the live lessons. I'm going to be showing you the school that I set up for it. And I'll also give details on what VIP is and what it includes. And what's going to be happening after the intensive. So what's going to happen after November, how the intensive is going to go. It's going to go back to a 14-day structure without like the live intensive type thing. I'll go over that and what the next intensive will be, because there is going to be another intensive. It is not going to be SP or love specific. That will be in the new year. So the next one, I'm playing around with times of when the start is going to be, but basically you guys are getting the inside scoop of how all that is playing out and how it's all going to be. Yes, 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 yes. Exciting stuff. So in about 5 or so minutes, 5-7 minutes, something like that, I'm giving some people more time to show up. And then I'll get started on the breakdown, the walkthrough, if you will, and how everything is going to work. And then after I do that, we'll do some Q&A so you guys can ask me questions about the intensive, about what's coming up. And then we can go into like personal coaching questions. The Alchemists in Zoom will get first dibs on that. And then I'll take a few from YouTube. And then we'll do a couple live seat coachings here live from the Alchemists. Yes, yes. Girl, you also have been looking so pretty lately. Your skin is glowing and you look so radiant. Girl, I don't know how, because I have not been getting any sleep. I have been working on this intensive, this launch, like it's been nonstop. People don't understand how much work goes into these type of things. Like when they sign up for a course and an experience, stuff like that, you have no idea how much work actually goes into these things. It's a lot. It's a lot. Because I'm redoing every single module of the 14-day SP challenge, which is going to be renamed. I'll get into that. Even the 28-day Manifest SP intensive will be renamed after this round. And I have my reasons. Okay. I have my reasons. And it's because as I'm developing these modules and these lessons, I'm realizing like, okay, this is great for this round because it's my first round for the intensive, but moving forward, it's going to be renamed. But I already strategically named the school that goes with the intensive close to it anyway, because all of the intensives will go through there. So anytime you sign up for an intensive, you get access to that community for free. Whether you are general admission or you are VIP. And I'll go over the difference and I'll go over what each level includes. Right now, guys, while I'm waiting and setting up, right now, my 28-day Manifest SP intensive is on a flash sale until midnight tonight. So what is that? In 5 hours? Okay, less than 5 hours now. All you have to do is use the code flash sale at checkout on either the general admission or VIP, and you get a discount on it. Morgs, yes, you're doing the job of 10 people. It's definitely a lot to do when you have your own business and creating your own modules, works, and presentations, plus coaching, etc. Yeah, people don't realize that most people that do these type of things, like what I'm doing, have a team. I'm the team. Okay? I'm the team. I'm the coach. I'm the creator. I'm the producer. I'm the editor. I'm the graphic designer. I'm all of it. I write everything. Like it's all of it, girl. The Jordan Peele manifestation coach. Oh, okay. And if you are on YouTube, I know Cottage Fairy Subliminals is. You can say hi in the chat and I will see it. This is live, guys. I am streaming live to YouTube. This is not recorded. This is not pre-recorded, I should say. So if you don't know that, now you do. Okay. Let's go ahead and figure out screen share. Where's the freaking screen share button? You got to be kidding me. No, don't do this to me, Zoom. Okay, there it is. It's like it was hidden because I had it. Yeah. All right. Ashley, what the heck? See, you guys always joining late. Yes, I'm going to get on to you, girl. You guys cannot join late because then I have to like stop everything I'm doing to let you in. Okay. I love y'all. I do. All right. So I am about to do screen share. Gonna share the screen. Oh, you can do either one. You can have it on YouTube and on here if you want. It doesn't matter. That way you can see both if you want. Okay. I don't want the entire screen shared. I just want the window. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. I believe that I am sharing screen. And I want the chat. Come here, chat. There we go. All right. I had the chat open for the Alchemists as well, so I got all the chats and all the things going on. Can you guys see the screen that I'm sharing? Yes, yes. Perfect. So I'm doing it in preview mode because, you know, I'm doing the work of 20 people and didn't give myself access to the consumer side because I didn't want it to release too soon. So what I mean by that is I'm going to go up here. You see on the course home, the first module releases right away. So I'm letting everybody in here on the 1st, on November 1st. So anybody that is signed up to the 28-day Manifest SP Intensive gets this on the 1st. Okay. The next module is released 2 days later. This is strategic. Okay. And then as you see, they go in order from there. Actually, right here. They go in order from there. And at the bottom, I do have resources, guys. So you can contact me. I've got the school community access right here, which I am not going to show you yet. And then I have the live call sessions. So this is for the live call sessions for the intensive. And let's go back up here. And I'll show that in just a little bit more in just a minute. But this is the welcome page. So of course, go over information of what's going on, how it's working out. So again, guys, if you are signed up to the 28-day Manifest SP Intensive, this is what you're going to see on day 1. So you will see this page here. It's going to go over everything that is going on. So there are 14 modules. And as you saw on the side here, I did show those. So module 1, 2, all the way down to 14 are the main modules. Okay. Each module has multiple lessons. Well, some only have one, but like this one, day 1, has multiple lessons. I'll go over those in just a moment. These lessons include videos. They also include worksheets. Some include meditation tracks, affirmations, subliminals, all of the things. Okay. You'll be able to download them, or I will have it where it's a private link to play on YouTube if you would prefer that. Or I might just have the video on the course part itself. Okay. So on module 1, let's go there. We got the introduction. We got a video, right? I go over what to expect, what you're getting, everything else. And I don't know if you guys can hear the video if I play it. Can you guys hear that when I play the video? I'm curious. You can't. Okay. I'm not figuring that out. So it doesn't matter. There's videos. Okay. So you got the video for the introduction. The first module, the first lesson is reality selection, and how we're going to stop chasing and start choosing. So again, we got video. The video is 11 minutes, over 11 minutes. And then down here, I like to show you how you get the worksheets and the other materials. It's right here. You click that, you're able to download it. Okay. So this one does have a worksheet, and I'm considering moving a certain meditation or affirmation track to this. I'm gonna figure that out, but I'll figure that out before the first. The next one is the the crutch analogy. And I'm leaving that to the course. None of you guys publicly know what this is. Maybe after the challenge, I might, sorry, not the challenge, the intensive, I might post that publicly. We'll see. And of course, this one has a worksheet as well. This is how you kind of go through this, okay? So this would be your day 1. This will be November 1st. And then again, 2 days later, we got Who Am I Now is the next module, okay? Then reality is a mirror of identity. Then the story ends here. Then from impossible to inevitable. Then releasing the old self and story. Because the first 7 modules, the first 2 weeks, you are not going to be focused on SP. Anyone that has had coaching with me, anyone that has done the 14-day SP challenge knows the first 7 days was not focused on SP. It is focused on you. It is focused on your identity. It is focused on your self-concept. Okay. And that's what's going on here as well. So the first 2 weeks is just focused on that. These first 2 weeks, anyone that has done the SP challenge can tell you the first 7 modules is the most intense. And that's because you have been, if you are, watching this because, oh, I want to manifest my SP, you have only been focused on manifesting an SP. You have been focusing your entire identity on that. So stripping that away is simple. It is not easy. So that's why these first 7 modules are simple, but not easy. So the next one, we're going into the second half here, is rehearsing the chosen reality. then being love in motion, then when the old self echoes, basically like trying to get past that old identity that you no longer wish to be. Okay. Then embodied desires, being the one who is desired. This is where we're going to start integrating some things about SP. Okay. So that way we can integrate it a little bit, but it is still self-focused. Then we're going to be doing reality dialogue with AI. I go over how AI is just you pushed out. You can use it as a tool. It's a crutch for a little bit until you don't need the crutches anymore. Like I said, crutch analogy. Okay. Then designing your preferred version, meaning your preferred reality, your preferred person, all of those sort of things. Then it's knowing is being. Oh, yeah, knowing is being. It's the last one. That's where we wrap everything up. So again, resources is always right down here, guys. So that way you can get access to the live lessons that I'll be doing. So let me actually, I'm going to pause the screen share for just a second. And let me do something real quick. Uno momento. So I didn't do this a minute ago, but I definitely should have. It is what it is. Okay, so I went down to the resources here. And like I said, when you are in the course, you're going to scroll down and you just go to resources. These are the live scheduled sessions. So every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time is when I'm doing the live sessions over Zoom. So you click the link and go to it. Got the passcode here. I just got it covered up a little bit. I didn't do that before. I should have. That's okay. No one can get the link unless you're in here. This will also be in the school community. I'll go over that in just a moment. But yes, you'll have access to all of this. Now, don't want to move that. I'm not the best at this. All right, let's pause it again. And then let's erase this. Okay. All right. So when you scroll down, if you did not sign up for VIP, you will have the opportunity to upgrade at any time as long as I still have spots available. And that's where you can sign up for that. The hot seat coaching for VIPs will be after the Saturday sessions for general admission. We'll be doing that at 7 o'clock, where I hot seat everyone that is signed up for VIP every Saturday. Then on Wednesdays, we do it again at 7 o'clock. I will be sending out an RSVP for those that are in VIP to know who is coming to these sessions. If no one signed up, then I'm not going to show up. Okay. But as long as people are signed up, they're RSVP'd, I will show up. Those are the times we're going to do it. Okay. So let's go ahead and pause this again. All right. Again, contact information, whatever you need, it will be there. The school community access is right here as well. So everything is there for you. literally everything. So the school community, this is the intensive identity shift. This is separate from the Alchemist. This is only for those that are signed up to one of my intensives. Okay, the first one is, of course, the 28-day Manifest SP intensive. You get access to this. Okay. So on this, of course, we have general discussion. I do announcements. You can post successes and breakthroughs. On the general discussion, you can ask questions. And we will have the replays of the live lessons and the Q&As. It will also be emailed to everyone that has signed up. If you don't want to be on school, that's fine. Everything will be in the calendar. I haven't added it yet, so I don't really want to show that, but I'm still setting this up, and this will be completely set up by Friday. By Friday, the 31st, everyone that is signed up for the intensive will get access to this. You're going to get access to the school first. Okay. And then on November 1st, you get access to the course so that you can start. Is there any questions so far, either on YouTube or in the Zoom? Questions? Yes, yes, no, no. If not, I'm going to go over what's to come here in the future. Any questions, guys? Okay. I will wait while you guys are typing questions if you are. So, what's going on? You saw the intensive identity shift school. So after this round of the 28-day Manifest SP intensive, the name will be changed to 28-day Love Identity Shift, something like that. Because that's what it is. Okay. That way it's not SP specific. It could be for people that have an SP, right? That have a person that they want to have a relationship with. It could be for people that don't have anyone in mind and just want to, bring in the ideal partner that they want. It could be for people that are in a relationship, but maybe it's not the way that it used to be and they want it back. It can be for people that want multiple partners. Nothing wrong with that either. So that way it's a little bit more inclusive. That will be in 2026. The next intensive, okay, is going to be basically like a setup for 2026. So a setup for your entire year for 2026. So more general manifestation. We are going to be setting up the new year. So obviously that one will be in the new year. So that one, I will announce the wait list to sign up for it and early bird here soon. Probably mid-November is when I'll start the wait list for it. And then early bird sign up will probably start in December. And then the other sign up, like what's going on right now with the 28-day Manifest SP intensive, will be in January. And then we'll likely start mid-January. is when that one will start, and it will run for a month, just like the 28-day Manifest SP Intensive. So the difference between, I forgot to go over this, the difference between general admission and VIP is general admission gets access to the course, they get access to the school, and they get the weekly live lessons with Q&A. The Q&A is only on course materials, not personal coaching. Okay? Only on what is happening that week in the lessons. Okay? Hot seat coaching, personal coaching is where VIPs are. So the VIPs get 2 hot seat coaching calls per week. Anyone that shows up, I coach them. I coach them live. They also get access to the WhatsApp group. So they will be able to message and they will be able to ask me questions Monday through Friday. So VIPs get 8 live coaching calls total, and the VIP access. Sorry, the WhatsApp access. That will be for more than likely for all intensives. So not just the love one, but the one in January. And then after January, I'll likely run the love intensive again. It's going to be more love identity, like I mentioned before. And then after that, I'm thinking money, business, finances, abundance, all that sort of thing. You guys let me know. Or should I just run another general one? But that's the plan so far. Okay, let's see. Did I turn my camera off? I did not. Is it not showing my camera anymore? Okay, we got some comments on YouTube. Tate Lang probably can't make it to the program in time. Do you have a payment plan available? There is a payment plan available on Stan Store. So if you click on it, they have payment plans themselves. I personally cannot offer a payment plan because then that puts all the responsibility on me. But Stan Store does have that. You spent too much on coaching recently. Yeah, that happens. The one in January is going to be a setup to 2026. It is not going to be SP or love specific. And that one will run from like mid to late January and in through March. So it'll be for a complete like setup of 2026. Now, those that have got the 14-day SP challenge, I know what I promised you guys. I know I promised you, hey, you're getting all the updates that are going to be happening in the 28-day Manifest SP intensive. You're still getting those updates. What's happening is I am setting up this entire 28-day Manifest SP intensive as I'm going along. Everything's being updated. So those that have the 14-day SP challenge, you are getting the updates after November. So after this intensive is over, I will be updating everything manually on the 14-day version. And the 14-day version is going to be renamed. It is no longer going to be a challenge. It is going to be basically 14 days to your love identity, something like that. I'm still playing around with title, but that's what I'm thinking right now. It is no longer going to be a challenge because it was just chaos trying to keep up with the challenge portion of it. Tate Lang, is there another SP1 happening sometime? Yes, in the future. So that would be after the 2026 one. That will be probably in March or April. This is why I told you guys, if you don't sign up for this one, there is not going to be another one until way after the holidays. When I tell you guys things, I don't go back on that. It's kind of like people missed the early sign up for the 28-day Manifest SP intensive and were blowing me up about how the price increased. I told you guys the price would increase on the 15th, right? I told you it would increase on October 15th, and I didn't lie about that. You know, kind of like there is a flash sale going on right now, guys. If you were interested in the 28-day Manifest SP intensive at checkout, either on general admission or on the VIP, use flash sale at checkout and you get a discount on it. That discount is valid until midnight tonight. No, Alyssa, they cannot see you on YouTube. They can't see the chat. Once I do hot seat, anyone that gets on hot seat, they'll be able to see you then, but they can't see you in the chat. And they can't see your camera. They only see me. They only see the person that's speaking and is the main person. So yes, going back to what's happening for the 14-day version. Okay. After November, like I said, it is reverting back to the 14-day version. Okay. The 14-day version will be updated with everything that is in the 28-day Manifest SP intensive, except it will not include the live lessons or the school community. That's only for the live intensives. That is what it will not include. I've thought about making it where after the live intensive, people can join the intensive identity shift community for like a monthly cost. That way you can see like the live coaching replays, stuff like that. You can interact with that community, but you just wouldn't get the course. Okay. I don't know. I'm playing around with a few ideas with that. But any other questions on things? Okay, let me see what's going on in Zoom here. The 2026 reset, the year sounds really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be developing that one after this intensive, so after November. And yeah. So like I said, you guys went in on the Manifest SP intensive. Enrollment is now, but it does end on Friday. It ends on the 31st at midnight, because then I'm getting everybody in on the 1st. Everybody's going to get access to the school community on Friday that is already signed up. They're getting access to the course on November 1st, on Saturday. And then, so as of right now, while I'm live streaming this, tonight at midnight, it goes away, but there's a flash sale. You use flash sale at checkout on the Manifest SP intensive. General admission or VIP, you get a discount, and it's quite the discount. Okay. You can check it out for yourself. That is going away at midnight. Because if you waited till last minute to sign up, you know, people do it, but that's when it's going to be, it's general admission will be $444, just like the 14-day challenge was. That is the regular price. And that is the lowest this intensive will be is now. Because as I'm building this, as I'm adding to this, it won't be this low again. This is just the first round. Any questions on the intensive or what is coming up? Let me see. So I know someone said be your own Valentine course. There's a reason why I'm waiting until after Valentine's Day to do another love one. Because it's too cliche, girl. And I'll be running the 2026 one. Like if someone really wants to have like the best relationship in 2026, they can still do that through the 2026 one. Think about it. I just said setting up your 2026. That can mean whatever it means for you. Having it the house you want, having the relationship you want, having the career you want, having the health you want, the body you want, the looks you want. It doesn't matter. It's going to be for everything. We're doing all the things. All of it. Who says we just need one thing? We can have all of it. All of it, girl. So, I've been sitting here yapping about intensives. Elisa, when you first began your YouTube channel, were you nervous? How many subscribers did you start out with? Well, everybody starts out with 0. When you start a YouTube channel, you start at 0. So there's that answer. I first started my YouTube channel, what was it, in 2020? It'll show you on there. But I started it as a twin flame tarot channel. And it was under the guise of taking people out of tarot addiction and out of the twin flame addiction and shifting it and helping them give their power back. Sneaky, sneaky. I would do tarot and I would do twin flame coaching, and literally it's just like I'm doing right now. It's just on the public side, they got what normal tarot and twin flame stuff was. But once they got coaching with me, once they booked a reading with me, I'd literally give them their power back. And the way that I coached twin flame stuff was the same way that I coach SP stuff. Like if you go on Instagram and go to my like old lives, like if you go on the videos like where the reels and stuff are, I believe some of my old lives are still on there. I don't think I took down all of them. You can literally see where I talked about twin flames in a different way than other people did. And I used to piss people off. I used to like, people would be livid telling me, no, it's a special connection and we have to be in union to save the world. Dude, you are the world. You're the person, you're the twin flame, you're all of it at once. You are the world, so you're saving yourself. Congratulations. Okay, Tate Lang, are both programs about being the one who already has what we want? Absolutely. That's the basis of my teaching. Anyone that has gotten coaching with me will tell you, I'm not here to make you focus on something outside of you. That's going to keep you. I remember earlier, Tate, you said you spent a lot of money on coaching. That's going to get you keep spending money on coaching. That's what other coaches do. And nothing wrong with that if that helps their clients. But in your situation, look at what you just said. You've been spending your wheels on this, and I've been there. Okay. I spent thousands of dollars. Okay. In 2019, 2018, 2019-ish, I went through a twin flame situation where my twin flame ran, right? Was trying to get union, right? I was in pain for 6 months, literally in the fetal position, literally what a lot of you on the SP journey are doing, right? I was doing stalker things. I was doing things I never did before, showing up at this man's house, doing some psycho stuff, okay? This is why I know. I bought the spells on Etsy. I bought the psychic readings. I bought the Reiki healings. I bought the affirmation tracks, the subliminals, the light language. You guys think I just talk out of my ass. I don't. Okay. I speak from experience. I spent 6 months obsessing over this person. I spent 6 months in pain in the fetal position on my bed, like literally in pain over this person. $30,000 of debt is what I ended up in. Okay. I spent like all of my savings and then I went into debt. So when I tell you thousands, it's thousands. Okay. Trying to get my twin flame back or get union. The turning point for me, and I went over this in my twin flame video I have on my channel. Okay. The turning point for me was an ad came up on YouTube for a course. It was only for women. My courses are for everyone. It doesn't matter what gender you are, doesn't matter your sexuality, doesn't matter anything. Okay. They're very gender neutral. Anyone that's gotten them with me knows. Okay. But this one was only for women on the twin flame journey, trying to manifest union with their twin flame. Okay. With their divine masculine. All right. It was about what I charge for my courses. And she had just started it. If she was still a coach and still had it out there, I would tell you the name, but she no longer does it. She stopped doing it 2 years ago. Okay. That course saved everything for me. I literally spent the last bit of money I had on one credit card to completely max it out. And I got that course. And she did in that course what I'm doing in this intensive. Actually, I'm doing more than what she did. She just did 2 live Q&As. I'm doing 4. I'm also doing a community, and I'm also doing VIP and all these other things. Okay. My course is even more in depth. Okay. But what hers did was took the focus off of someone else outside of you, brought the power back to yourself. What does that sound like? Right. And basically helping you to have union within yourself, to realize that you are everything. You are all that is. You are God. You are source. You are the I am. You are spirit. You are, I don't care what label you say. People laugh at this, and I'm going to say it. You can literally say that you're a holy cow, and every time that you moo, you get everything you want. And if you believe it, you've got it. Okay. So that's why I do what I do, because after that course with her, okay, and I got personal coaching. I also paid for personal coaching once my finances got a little bit better. After that with her, within 6 months, I went from $30,000 in debt to 30,000 positive in my account. So over 60,000 over my living expenses. Okay. That's what I manifested into my life. My life was amazing. I lost weight. I got in shape. I did all the things. And yes, my twin flame came back. He came back. but I no longer wanted him. Why? Because I elevated myself to where this version of him I didn't want anymore. And I didn't want him to at all to begin with, because I was being pursued by so many other men that were so much better that I didn't care about him anymore. But yes, he came back. He came begging back. Okay. So if that answers your question. Okay. Tate Lang, me too. So does that mean we can't have a specific person? We focus on us instead of and someone else shows up. I go over all of this in the 28-day Manifest SP intensive. I also go over it in personal coaching, whichever one you prefer. But yes, I have people manifest a specific person. But stop calling them SP. Stop calling them specific person. Go watch my videos. Okay? I go over all this. I go over it all. The intensive and what was my 14-day SP challenge is just more structured and more in depth of what I put on my channel. But I also put it on my channel. I don't gatekeep. I don't gatekeep anything. I don't have money for even the discount until payday on Friday. You can still sign up on Friday. You can still sign up on Friday. You'll have until midnight on the 31st. Is that enough time for you? If you want to get into it, you can. You'll have it until the 31st. 31st is on Friday. Scarlet Sky. For VIP seats, if spots are still available, will it go through, or are we paying to see if the seats are still available? I am thinking about it, but I don't know if there are spots left. There's spots left right now. The page would not be available if there's no longer spots. I have it set up that way. I have it set up that once it's capped, the VIP is no longer available. It's capped at 20 spots total. Most people are signing up for general admission, which is fine. VIP is only for those that want access to me during it, to ask questions, to be coached personally and privately. That's what it's for. Tate, but no discount. Most of my paycheck is for rent. I don't know if I can at all. I understand. And Tate, and that's okay. If it's not something you can afford, please do not do it. Okay? I will not be the coach that sits here and tells you, oh, you have to do it. No, you don't. But if it's something that you feel will help your financial situation, because again, the one that I did, and I structure mine very similar. Mine's similar, but it takes away the whole twin flame stuff. Because that's what an SP is anyway. Okay? It's just different labels. SP, soulmate, twin flame, it's all the same. Okay? All the same. But there are payment options on Stan Store. Here, let me see. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna pull open. There we go. I'm gonna screen share real quick. Tate, I could have joined if not for the coaches I've spent on last week. Don't beat yourself up for that. Okay? We don't beat ourselves up for that. You could only do what you saw yourself as at that moment. Okay. So I'm going to show you really quickly. This is, of course, my website. So if you go down here, as far as I know, and it's on the general admission and VIP. If you want VIP, you just click here. It'll take you to it. If you go down here, there are payment options. So, of course, there's the payment options here, but they also have Afterpay and Klarna if you need like monthly payments. I believe Afterpay has that, right? Yes, yes. Yeah, for interest-free payments right there through Klarna. And I believe like, see, I do this. I see what you guys see. I do this all the time. So if you put in flash sale, it puts it down to 333. Is it not giving you the discount on Afterpay? Yeah, it does. Okay, so on Afterpay, it's 4 payments of 83. What is Klarna? I don't know because I don't use these things. Yeah, 4 payments, 4 interest-free payments for 83, or you can do 3 to 12 months. Can you do that with the other one with Afterpay? No, so it's 4 payments. So Afterpay is 4 payments. Klarna, you could do 3 to 12 months. So it'll be a lower payment monthly. That's how you can do monthly if you want. But yes, it does do it even with the discount. And for VIP, VIP is at $777. If you use flash sale, and those that have already signed up for the intensive, the flash sale does work on the upgrade link that you were emailed because that's separate. There's a way to upgrade to VIP where you're not paying $777. Okay, you're paying a discounted rate. But you see there's $233 off of VIP, which makes it $543.90. As long as you guys sign up by midnight, this is the VIP price. So for Afterpay, that would be $135.98 for 4 months, or you could pay 6 to 12 months. For Klarna, same thing, monthly, or you could pay 3 to 12 months. I think you can do it with a debit card, Tate. You can do it with a debit card. Okay. Scarlett, by the way, great story. Glad you confirmed that SP came back, but you didn't want him. Happy that you don't push people to buying courses or stands on your teaching and opening to understanding. I will try it since I feel kind of safe by your words and kindness, how you're not pushing. Yeah, I'm not here to push you because here's the thing. You can 100% manifest from just watching my videos, joining my school, which people here on Zoom are in my school, right? We've got 5 people in my school here on Zoom. We've got how many members do we have right now? 57. My school is free for 7 days, and then it's $10 a month after that, and that is until I get to 100 members. Then the price is going to increase. Okay. There's people on here that have success stories over on the school. They post them on the school. Okay. You don't have to buy coaching. Coaching is for those that can afford it, and it's for those that feel like this is their last stop. I always say that. I do not want anybody to get coaching if they don't feel they need it. Okay. Like it's not a need. It's not. Everything is you. And literally you could just watch my videos if that's what you prefer. This is just for people that need a little bit more hand-holding, and it is a luxury. Think about this for example here, okay? I could 100% go to a hairdresser and get my hair done, right? Like get a blowout, get how my hair looks right now. I didn't go to a salon to get a blowout. I did this myself. Okay. It is a luxury to go to a blowout salon and get a blowout. That is a luxury purchase, right? Same thing with coaching. You can watch my videos. You can get the stuff from that. The coaching, the personal stuff, the courses is a luxury. It's not a necessity. Okay. And if anyone is struggling financially, I have videos on money, on money manifestation. I also have sources for that are more affordable if you want a little bit more in depth on that. I have the money identity ebook and audiobook. There's the option on my Stand store to get the ebook, and then it gives you the option to also get the audiobook. It's also on my school. So if you want it for a more of a discount, it's on school. You can get it on there. If it's finances and you can afford this, my Burn the Boats challenge is perfect for that. People have used it for that. Okay. Or you can just get an email coaching with me. Finances, money, abundance is the easiest one for me to coach. Easiest one. And that's because, I don't know, it's the easiest manifestation for me. So maybe that's just my assumption, right? But all manifestations are easy if you say they are. It's you that give them importance. It's kind of like my video on Jeff Bezos. Okay. Jeff Bezos spending $55 million on his wedding is the equivalent of the average person in the US spending $15 on their wedding. 55 million to him is the equivalent of $15 to the average person. Okay. It's all mindset. It's all how you view things. But 1995 Jeff Bezos would think that that's a lot of money, because to most of us it is, right? But it's all perspective. Think about everything that you have right now that you likely thought was out of reach at one point, right? You thought was out of reach. You thought was impossible, right? Okay, guys. Any other questions regarding the upcoming Manifest SP intensive, what's to come after, or any future intensives? If not, I'm going to move on to hot seat coaching. And then after hot seat coaching, I will take some questions from Zoom and from YouTube on personal coaching. Just quick questions, not in-depth coaching, guys. Okay. Until 9 o'clock my time. It is 8:03 right now. I'm on schedule. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, my knee. On Zoom, the 2026 general include hot seats. The VIP will. Just like the SP one. And likely price point. Okay. Because I know that's probably why you're asking, and that's okay. So early bird will always be probably about 50% off. Okay. Early bird starts probably in December. I might do like a wait list where the wait list gets an even cheaper price. I might start the wait list end of November, like, or mid to end of November. And I'll post that and you can sign up to the wait list. Wait list people, will get first dibs. So will the Alchemists. Okay. And YouTube memberships. You guys will get first dibs on everything. Okay. And then early bird will be probably half off of what it will be fully. Okay. For general admission. And VIP. Full price. Full price. Okay. Full price will probably be about $333 for general admission and probably around $555 for VIP. Does that answer that question? And that's why I figured like I would start it, you know, more towards the new year because people right now are buying Christmas gifts and stuff. Like most people start doing that now. Totally get it. All right. I'm going to scroll up here because you guys were talking in Zoom and I had no idea. I'm a space cadet, okay? So let me see what you guys have been saying in Zoom, and then we will do hot seat, unless people have more questions about the intensives. Okay. Elisa, I thought maybe you had a friend or two who subscribed to your channel first. No. No, I didn't share this type of stuff when I was doing that. I heard another coach say she had more than one twin flame coach come to her asking for help. That says it all. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, twin flames are just SPs. When I did twin flame coaching, it was after my twin flame came back. Twin flame. Okay, it's just an SP. It was after. I started it way after. He came back end of 2019. Actually, no. No, no, no. Not end of 2019. Sorry, I'm mixing up time frames here, and that happens all the time. He came back in the summer of 2020. Like that's when he first came back. So I started the course that I told you guys about in March, and he came back by the summer. And he was pursuing me for like months after that until I told him to F off. So, and M from our school community with her share earlier, that might happen to you. Just letting you know. Um, all right. We admire you for being so transparent. Yeah, I try to be. Light language. Yeah, light language. Go look into it. Is the way woo woo. Okay? It's people saying some all types of craziness and like singing. That's really what it is. Melanie, when I hear we are special, we need to save the world, I just think of the Power Rangers theme song. Go, go, Power Rangers! Yes. Yes. Ah, okay. On Zoom, it makes your teaching all the more impressive. I was in a group with a male coach who never discussed his past. That's fine, but it made his messaging feel flimsy. He didn't feel embodied in what he taught. Yeah, there's a lot like that. I'm not going to name names because we do not bash coaches here. everyone is for everyone. So there's coaches that work for everyone, even the ones that you don't like. Okay. There are people that they have changed. There are people that they have touched. So I had an experience similar to that. And I just want to kind of go over that is that this was before I started full on manifestation coaching. And I slipped a little bit. I'm human. It's what we do, right? I slipped back into some old self patterns and I got coaching from a few people. And one of them, he had a community as well. So it might be the same person. And he's very big on YouTube. Okay. This was a couple years ago. All right. At this point, he's very big on YouTube. And I went to him because of his videos and because like his followers like shot up like crazy and his views. So I thought, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. So I got a little bit of coaching with him. I one of his courses or something, and I joined one of his communities. But yeah, similar situation. Like it didn't seem like he believed what he was teaching. And then I noticed like his whole premise was about SPs, right? Some of it, most of it. And he claimed that he manifested his SP and was posting with them and stuff, like photos of them together and stuff. And then all of a sudden, it's like recently, like last year, it like flipped and he was no longer posting with his SP. And now it's a new person, and people are calling him out in comments like, hey, what happened with this person? What happened? Right. And he ignores them and says, what do you mean it's the same person? It's not the same person. It's not. Okay. Like, just admit it. Like, admit, like, you decided to be with a different person. That's okay. Like, nothing wrong with that. You hear me. My twin flame came back. My twin flame, my SP came back, and I didn't want him, and I went with other people. Since then, I've manifested like a lot of SPs. And I've actually like custom built SPs. Like I wrote down what I wanted in a partner and met the person 3 weeks later, type thing. And yes, I've had it where that person disappeared and then came back, like because it's normal to me now. Okay, so on Zoom, Alchemy is giving us all our life back. Focusing on a SP makes you miserable and causes so much pain, but Alchemy will always give you the power and you live your life, makes you happy, which makes you happiness. Priceless information. Yeah, absolutely. And they were mooing. Yes. All the mooing. Okay, so on Zoom, I lost weight and gained it back. Even though I gained weight, there's still men and women showing up interested. Heck yeah, girl. All right, scrolling down here. Doo, 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 doo. Be glad you don't know what light language is. Heck yeah, girl. I spent money on that crap. Can you believe that? The old self. No, we sent her off with love, though. We still love her. She's precious. Okay. On Zoom. Unfortunately, it's just a business for some coaches. Oh, interesting. Yeah, let me go up here. I've also heard a coach saying he has his SP when it wasn't an original SP. Sorry, but it's not the same. And see, it doesn't matter to me, if you were trying to get an SP and then someone else came into your life and you prefer them, that is still in my eyes an SP. However, it's when you're telling people, no, that's the original person, that I have a problem with it. Okay. That's where I have a problem. Like, now you're lying. Now you're lying. Okay. I don't want to name drop in the group, but I would share privately. You can post it on the school, just don't. I really don't want that though. I don't know, because I don't like bashing people. Like, as you notice, I'm talking about it, but I'm not name dropping. I'm not saying specifics, that sort of stuff. Yeah, it looks like speaking in, it sounds like speaking in gibberish. Yeah. Light language is, it's out there. It is out there. Um, okay. Let's go back to YouTube real quick because people are posting over there. Tate, are you talking about a twin flame coach? I wonder if I worked with them too. If you're speaking on the coach that I was mentioning that I went to a couple of years ago, no. No, it's not a twin flame. It's manifestation. They don't talk twin flames. They talk SPs type thing, but it's the same thing. Scarlet. I'm trying to get my boyfriend like your previous SP. See, stop calling him SP. I have a video on that. A video is on this, guys. Stop doing it. I put it in my content so you guys can find me. Okay. But I'm about to make a huge shift in the way that I word things. That's what I went over earlier in this live, is how I'm shifting the 28-day manifest SP intensive over to 28 days to love identity, something like that, because that's really what it is. Okay. It's going to be like inclusive of everything love. Tate, are the pay plan options not available on phones? I see an option to pay another way, but not the same stuff you had on your screen. Gotta look. Okay, let me see. I can pull it up on my cell phone right here. Let's see. Because this is my personal phone. I use Androids though, so it might be different for iPhones if that's what you're using. Let me see. Okay. So if you see here, I don't know if you could see this, but if you see here on the phone, right next to Google Pay, or it might be Apple Pay for you, there's like a little like button that has like a down arrow. And when you click on that, it does give you those options. So it has bank, it has credit, it has card, bank, Afterpay, and Klarna. So it does have it. Okay, let's see. Sandra, can you explain your Alchemize Your Wealth Identity ebook? I bought both a money and a business course, but I am still confused on how to manifest a successful business. When you are focused on it all day long at work, but you are supposed to be finding another job at the same time because it's not bringing in any money. It's a double focus and it seems impossible. So, Sandra, for you, sweetheart, do you have my free self-concept guide? Yes, yes. If no, check that out. It's on my Stan store. Get that first. And if you enjoy that, you'll enjoy the wealth identity. Okay. It's similar, but it's more in depth on just finances and wealth. And it would answer all of those questions that you're asking me. So the Wealth Identity ebook is on my Stan store. You also have the option to get the audiobook if you would prefer that. And if you join my school community, it is discounted on my school community on the Alchemist. Here, let me show you. I show you. I show it to you. Okay. I need to stop before I get in trouble. Okay. I'm going to show you guys the Alchemist, but I'm not going to like go in depth here because then it's going to show people stuff and I'm not going to do that. Okay. So we're on the Alchemist, right? If you join the Alchemist, it's free for 7 days, free trial, and then it's $10 a month after that. On the Alchemist, if you are on here and you go to the classroom, I have it right here, right? And I believe it's 22 for both. So you get the ebook and the audiobook, if I'm not mistaken. People inside the Alchemist can tell me, because this is what I see. I don't see what you guys see. I don't see prices and stuff. Okay. But these sources here unlock as you level up within the school. Okay. And what's great about the school is when I go live, look at this. These are all the lives. These are all the live streams here that I did with the Alchemists. Okay. It's like, this is the first one. You go here and it gives you all the information. I love it. Love it. And this is how the one for the intensive will be too. So like this one today, they got access to it, right? To where they are within my Zoom. Yeah, this is the Alchemist. And like I said, it's $10 a month right now until we get to 100 members. Once we're at 100 members, this price is going to go up. But if you sign up, like you do the 7-day free trial, after the 7 days, it's $10 a month. You're locked into that rate. So even when I increase it, it doesn't increase on you unless you cancel and come back. But I will be increasing it at 100 members. As we grow, it's going to increase. And as we grow, I can give you guys more. So as you see, I pinned stuff here. Like we got rules, all of that sort of stuff. Okay. And on here, just to give you a little bit of walkthrough through the Alchemist, we have general discussion where most of the discussions happen. This is where the magic happens right here. This is the members only content. And this is where all of the Alchemists post their breakthroughs and their wins. I do spotlight an Alchemist per month, and the new one will be announced on November 1st. Okay. I will be announcing that after I get done with the intensive live coaching that'll be posted. Then for my successful, I do post my success stories here from clients and everything else. We have some collective alchemy. We have alchemy quests, and I do have the live coaching replays from all of the live coaching that I do within the Alchemist. They get the full replays, guys. They don't get the ones that are chopped up like you do on YouTube. Okay. Go ahead and stop sharing here. Perfect. All right. All right. I am going to go through the messages that are on Zoom, and then we're going to choose 2 peoples that want to do live hot seat coaching from the Alchemist on Zoom. And then I will get to more questions that are on YouTube. So let's read through this real quick. You guys are talking about blood spell magic. I love you guys. I swear. But like, oh my God, like I totally like wrote it in my own blood to make it like more powerful. So you guys thought that I had people think that my Jessica voice was fake, that it was AI. No, it was me. It was just me being silly, okay? There she is. Yeah, there I am. All right. Let's do hot seat coaching. So, out of the people in Zoom, hold on. Uno momento, por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Let me sound like this. Let me do my southern voice. All right. So, rules in the chat. Let's do some hot seat coaching. You do have to be on camera. Not on camera. You have to be on mic, but you do not have to be on camera. This is live streamed to YouTube. So if there is not something that you want live streamed to YouTube, do not say it. Who wants to do hot seat coaching? I will coach each person for 10 minutes. 10 momentos. Okay. Okay. While you guys are typing that, I'm going to show you guys. I'm wearing a funny shirt today. It's funny. Look. Hold on. You guys read that? I don't know. Don't worry. I'm from tech support. Because Obsidian's out of my room right now, but when I am like on my desk, like doing stuff for you guys, like course development, responding to emails, all the things, he is like right on my lap usually. He doesn't jump on my desk, thank God, but I have a standing desk because I used to work for a tech company and they gifted it to me. Same with my chair. This was all free, guys. It's all courtesy of the employer I used to work for, and they don't take stuff back. No tasty backsies. Okay. So I have a standing desk. My L-shaped desk I bought, but it's like the the thing that goes on top is a standing desk. And then I have my chair that they gave me. I've had this chair for, I don't know, 3-4 years. All right. So Morg says that she wants live hot seat coaching. Anyone else? Anyone else? Would anyone else like live hot seat coaching in the school community, in the Zoom? Scarlett, I love all your different tones and accents you be doing. Makes the talk more alive. I'm crazy, girl. Like, if you didn't know I was cray cray, like it's not a little bit of cray cray, it's a lot of bit of cray cray. Okay. It's all of the cray cray. And anyone that gets private coaching with me knows this. Like, I have people dying laughing. Yeah, Melanie, that my shirt was gifted to me. I have no idea where it's from. People ask me where I get my shirts from all the time. People gift me things, okay? Um okay. So we have Morgs and Elisa that would like hot seat coaching. We'll start with Morgs because she said it first. So Morgs, whenever you are ready. Okay, so you're switching to headphones really quick. That's fine. Let me know when you're ready. I didn't know this latte that I got would have like nuts in it. It's a good thing I'm not allergic to them. Let me do something really quickly. Okay, why did it do that? There we go. Hold on. Because I'm trying to have it where I have the Zoom and the YouTube on the same thing here. Just makes it easier for me because I have two screens and I had YouTube over here. Now it's over here. I like it better. Anyway. All right. I needed to do a little coffee dance. So let's go ahead and go to Morgs. You got 10 minutes, girl, whenever you are ready.
Hey.
Hey, hey,
Um,
hey.
so my brief question is about um this whole manifest from the end, manifesting in steps. Um, I've I've just seen a lot of debates on it, and is that a limiting belief that you have to manifest from the end or in steps? What is what is the tea?
It is whatever you say it is. Does that answer the question?
It does. It does. And I've said this a couple of, I do like to visualize. I love inner conversations. Um, but I noticed that for some things, I have a hard time being in first person of, my uh, technique to get into the state. And I was just wondering if you had any tips or advice in making that scene feel more um, real.
I can't visualize, so I can't answer that for you. You're
Okay.
asking someone that has aphantasia.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm the wrong person to ask how to visualize because I don't care to. Sure. Like people have asked me before, like, okay, you have aphantasia. Why don't you change that? Because I don't care. I have enough stuff going on in this brain of mine. Why do I want more?
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Um, and I guess sometimes because when it's see yourself as the person who has it or see this person differently, I think sometimes I confuse that with visualizing.
Mm.
You know, my brain tends to take things very, I think, very literal sometimes.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So it sounds like you're very analytical, which is fine. I get a lot of analytical people. Um, when you want to see someone differently, see, everything is awareness, everything exists right now. It's kind of like that exercise where if you look around your room right now and focus on everything that is red and then close your eyes and try to remember everything that was blue, you can't because you were focused on everything that was red. So, if let's give an example with changing how you perceive a person. Let's say that you have a coworker that is a stick in the mud, right? They always cause problems. They're always mopey. They're always down. They bring everybody else down, right? If you changed how you saw them, and it's dependent on you on how you want to see them. For me, I would think, oh man, they must be mopey because something's going on in their life. I hope it gets better for them. You see how I just switched that? As this, it's not a personal problem towards me. Something is going along with them. And
Okay.
then
Yeah.
oftentimes what happens is they will open up to me because I had that thought, because I saw them that way. Sometimes, like, I've had people come to me and they're like, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I'm going through this, I'm going through that. I don't know what to do. It's affecting me here. And I know people talk about me. Like, this is a real situation that has happened in my work life. Okay. And I was like, no, no one's talking about you. You see how I didn't even say that to them. I even changed
Yeah.
their perspective on things. I'm like, no one's talking about you. That might be, your perception because you're going through things, but no one's talking about you, man. Like I understand what you're going through. That must be really bad. And then I helped them as far as like finding a therapist, and they completely changed everything around. It's kind of like Neville Goddard talked about, like seeing the person that is unemployed as gainfully employed, right? And then what
Yeah.
happened? They ended up getting a job. So it's a different perspective. It's kind of like the story that I've told before, and this happened, is that it's no it's not something I hide. I go to Dunkin' all the time, right? The Dunkin' that I go to is right down the street from me, and there's typical people that work there, right? There's this one barista that works there that is always a joy with me. I didn't know that that was this person when I was at the window, but when I got to the window, I was going to let them know, hey, I'm here for a pickup and my name and stuff like that. But when they got on, they were like, give me just a minute, right? They were rude. And you could take that personal. You could be like, oh, what's their problem? Why are they talking to me like that, right? I didn't. I took it as, oh man, they must have been dealing with a lot of Karens today. I hope it gets better for them. When they came back on, I told them I was here for a pickup, told them my name. By the time I got to the window, their tone completely changed. They apologized for the way that they talked to me. They said they are dealing with a lot of people that have been driving them nuts. I'm like, oh, a bunch of Karens. They're like, oh, you have no idea. And then they gave me like a free bagel or a free donut or whatever. You see how that simple shift of how I took how they talked to me changed everything.
Yes. Yes. I've had that issue with myself. I take a teaching or an example pretty literally and pretty analytically. So that makes a lot more sense that it's flipping that script and that perspective. Yes.
Yeah, just flip it. Just flip it, because people will only show up as you see them. If you see their behavior as a personal attack on you, it will be a personal attack on you. If you see it as, oh, that's not a me problem, that's a whatever they got over their problem, that's what it will be.
Yes, that makes so much sense.
So that's like flipping how you see things, because again, it's not always about visualizing and sat scenes and all of this sort of stuff, because I don't even do that. Girl, I barely do techniques. Okay. Barely, ever. The most I do is I'll write something down once and then put it away. Or have a thought once. How many things in your life show up just because you thought about it real quick? And then space cadet somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. I really love inner conversations. Um just because I find it fun. Um
Sure.
but yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I was just confusing seeing the word with visualizing. So that makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
You're talking to someone that can't visualize. The only time that I visualize is when I'm asleep. I do have vivid dreams. I know it's so weird, huh? Like I can't visualize when I'm awake, but I have the most vivid dreams of the vivid dreams possible. Like I'll be in complete different dimensions.
Be in the multiverse
I'm
of
a
madness.
yes, I'm an alien and I'm doing alien things and I'm with my alien peoples. Okay. Um, like it's all types of madness. Like in one dream I was around a bunch of vampires, but they weren't vampires. Like it's chaos, girl. It's chaos. Okay. And then I had a dream where Obsidian was talking to me and we were just having a whole freaking conversation like it was normal.
I have wild dreams too sometimes where I had to hunt down these like rabid rattlesnakes hiding from these like talking wolves from like Beauty and the Beast, just crazy stuff.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, it's fun. Just have fun with it. And yeah, if you like inner conversations, do it. I don't because I got enough crap going on in my head that I don't have time for it. Like, literally, my
Yeah.
mind is like a computer. Like, you guys were only seeing one window. And that's why I was trying to find the window because I have multiple windows open with like 20 different tabs because I'm chaos. And that's my brain. My brain is like 100 different tabs open, and like three of them are playing music, and one of them's playing a documentary. Like, we're going down a rabbit hole of why there's no dinosaur ghosts, but there's human ghosts, right? That's what we're doing. That's the side quest. Okay. But but yeah, that's it, girl. Like, all these techniques are just gonna drive you nuts. Just be. That's all you gotta do. It's simple. It is so simple. Just be.
Yes, man. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So, Elisa, are you ready, girl?
All right, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. So let me give you some background, and
She's got the rainbow shirt on. I love it.
I do. And I just figured something out right now when I was listening to you two talk. So uh I was such on a high because I believe that I really was able to beat uterine cancer. And so I kept thinking that I'm invincible, like a lot like this movie called Fearless with Jeff Bridges. If anybody's seen that. Um, I also realized that I had survivor's guilt because my sister passed away from COVID in 2021, and I'm still here and she's not. So there's that. And so about, maybe a month ago or so, I had started this whole project of organizing just about every room and house and getting rid of stuff, purging and all that stuff so I could find things easier. And because my sisters are on my ass about doing stuff in the rooms that they can see. Um, and I'm at odds with two of my sisters that are alive. Um, I have a third sister too that's alive, and we're cool as far as I know. And she's in Oregon, but the other two are closer, live close by us. So anyway, thinking that I was invincible, and starting this big project, I was in the back room where I'm switching it to a studio for me, an art studio, a music studio, every kind of creative thing that I do. It's a lot of stuff that I can do. Um, so thinking that I was invincible, I was back there and I accidentally scratched myself on both legs at different times during
Mhm.
sometime during the month. I noticed about 3.5 weeks ago that one of the legs started to swell up. And I thought, okay, maybe it's just a little bit of swelling. Maybe I'm eating too much sugar. I'm a diabetic, you know. I'm staying up too late. I'm not sleeping enough, all that stuff. So last Thursday, I went to a cardiologist appointment and I talked to the nurse practitioner and I said, my legs are still swollen because I had been communicating with her within the week. I said they're still swollen, and I show her my legs, and she kind of freaked out and said, next time don't wait so long. And she put me in a wheelchair and wheeled me over to the ER, where I was there until 10:30 at night. Um, so they told me, yes, that I have cellulitis, which I've had before in 98, and it came about differently though. I actually had it cut. Well, it was still through a cut. Now that I'm saying this out loud and not saying this in my head to myself, it was still a cut on both legs that made it happen. Bacteria gets in, and depending on other factors, the fact that I have diabetic and my sugar is too high and all that stuff. That together with the with the other bacteria, they have a party, and here it is. Swollen legs, and they get tough, and uh they feel like they can't stretch, like the muscles can't stretch. That's when I started to worry, when it felt like my leg was hard. But the other time that I had it, uh it got so bad that it looked like my leg was a petrified tree, from my from below my knee all the way down to my foot. The whole thing was black like a petrified tree. But I knew that I was going to get better, and I was going to get my leg back, because I swear I could feel two blood vessels circulating blood. And then meanwhile, the resident was arguing with the doctor and saying, what are we going to do, because she doesn't have insurance, and they didn't have Medi-Cal at that time. Uh, I heard them outside the curtain, the resident talking to the supervising doctor. We can't give her the strongest medication. It's too expensive because she doesn't have insurance, and blah blah blah. And then I'm sitting there, on the that white paper, thinking, oh, come on, guys. And then they finally actually did. They came in. A social worker came in. I signed some papers, and then that was it. They gave me the same medication I'm taking right now. So it did finally clear up, and my whole leg, well, from my knee down, it the skin felt like brand new baby skin, and my dead skin was coming off in sheets like a snake. And I scared my nieces and nephews with it when they came over. But so anyway, I really did believe that, and I still believe that, I kept telling myself, when I was first in the hospital for a month, and then second, uh, when I was in a nursing facility, that I was going to beat cancer. And for 4 months, I didn't know. Even I was when I had been in the release from the hospital after the month, I was told that I was in stage one. But during my whole visit, my whole stay, not visit, this whole stay at the facility, I was not updated on where I was at. If it had metastasized or spread or whatever, I didn't know. But the whole time I was in that facility, I kept telling myself, I'm going to get rid of this. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of it, but I'm going to get rid of it. It's not staying here. It's going to go. And I had a cousin who had stomach cancer. And, when he was a kid, for a long time, he was really healthy. He was in remission. In his 40s, he got cancer again. And then, even though everything else was healthy, he was always pumping up, and, eating vegetables and eating right. It still came back. If it comes back, it comes back. But I choose to believe that it's not going to, you know. So anyway, because of all that, I thought, oh, I'm invincible. Nobody can touch me. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm not afraid of this fucking cancer if it comes back. Or if it, no, that's not what I was thinking. The exact thing I was thinking was, I'm not, I'm not afraid because it's not coming back. And I'm not afraid of anything else, because look, I beat cancer, so fuck you. Oh, I hope you can blurt that out later. But
I can't. This is live.
oh shoot, yeah. Okay. Well, that's not gonna get you in trouble or anything, is it?
Oh no, but just
Okay.
I need the question, because we've got 2 minutes
What
now.
okay, what I can't even remember what my question was. So okay, I know now that well, I'm not invincible, obviously, because just those scratches caused me to have to go get medication. Is there some kind of other mindset that I could be thinking uh to switch me from, well, besides just taking the medication? Is there something
I
else that
mean,
I could say to myself, or to read,
everything
or
is you.
what?
Everything is
Okay,
you.
yeah, you said
The
that.
medication is you. The doctors are you. The sugar pills are you. The water is you. The supplements are you. The food is you. Literally everything is you. See, so you give it power, you give it its meaning. So when you said, I beat cancer and I know that I'm cancer free, 100% you are, because you say you are. It's
Mhm.
kind of why it's kind of like I've been cancer free for almost 21 years. It'll be 21 years in April next year. April, actually,
Wow.
no, not April. April was when I was diagnosed. It was since June, July. Okay.
Mhm.
So it'll be 21 years in June or July next year. And that's because I decided it was going to take one treatment. Did I still go to the treatment?
Mhm.
Yes. Did the
Mhm.
doctor tell me I was crazy? Yes. Did the doctor tell me that I needed more treatments before they got the biopsy and it's clear? Yes. Right.
Mhm.
Because I went to the treatment and then I went back to the biopsy and it was gone. And they wanted another biopsy because they thought that they messed it up. And so we did another one. And that was clear. And all my biopsies since have been clear. I get checked about once a year. Now it's about every other year to 5 years, something like that. I think the last time I
Mhm.
was checked was 2, 3 years ago. And they told me, yeah, you're good for another 5 years. I was like, all right. It's longer and longer each time. Right.
Mhm.
And I've had people tell me, oh, you're in remission. No, I'm not. I'm cured. See,
Mhm.
it's what you say. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. Now, I do want to
Right.
touch on the guilt around your sister.
Oh.
And
Mm.
I completely understand that because my biological mother and my little sister passed away. When I say little sister, she's 5 years younger than me. Okay.
Mm.
Um, my biological mother passed in 2020 from multiple heart attacks. My
Mm.
little sister passed away 6 months later from multiple heart attacks. They were both morbidly obese.
Mm.
I talk about this on my channel. I was obese at one point too, right? And I could have used every excuse in the book, like, this is just my genetics. This is just how it is. No, it's not. It's whatever
Mhm.
you say it is. If you don't want to be that way, you don't have to be that way. And it doesn't matter if you prefer being a bigger person, great. You're a bigger person. Who cares? Right? You're still healthy, right? As long as you
Mhm.
have that mindset. It is whatever you say. So, as far
Okay.
as the guilt around that, my sister passed away when she was 29.
Mhm.
Okay. That was in 2021. Yeah, she was 29, I believe. And I'd have to do the math. I mix up math and mix up dates all the time. But she passed away from heart attacks, right? I'm much
Mhm.
older than that,
That's what my
right?
sister had, but
I'm
she,
10
sorry.
years older. I'm 10 years older. So you could have the guilt of like, why am I here
Mhm.
and she's not? But you
Mhm.
have to realize is that it's all part of your design and your reality of your experience. Your sister is you, and therefore she
Mhm.
is always with you, right? Everyone and everything is you pushed out. Everyone and everything in your reality is happening for you, not to you. Your sister passing was to show you that the preciousness of life, the preciousness that you are here to live for her, right? She could no longer be here to enjoy, right, the duality, the pain with the pleasure, the light with the darkness, the hot with the cold. She's not here to experience that. So now you are here to experience that for her. She's still here through you.
Okay.
Is that making sense?
Yes. Yes.
So her passing, though, is still painful. You will miss her, you will mourn, right? Because you're mourning that loss. But she is still here. She is still here, and you will see evidence of that if you look for it. So, like, my sister will show me various things that I know are her, right?
Mhm.
Kind of like my friend that
Yeah.
passed away. It was my childhood friend that passed away when we were 19 in a car wreck. Oftentimes I'll see what 313. Just last night, if you guys watch Brilliant Minds, you know what I'm talking about. But in the
Oh.
episode, they talked about the one of the rooms in the hospital being 313, and I knew instantly it was freaking her, right? And Halloween
Mm.
is her was her favorite holiday.
Mhm.
So of
Yeah,
course
I
they're
saw
going to
that
talk
too.
about 313. Of course
Yeah.
they're going to talk about 313 on for a Halloween episode, right?
Yeah.
Because it was
Yeah.
her. It was her. And what is it? It's actually me. She is me. It's just me being reflected out and showing the evidence of that. And she passed away 20 years ago. We were 19.
Yeah.
It'll be 20 years this December. Okay.
There's yeah, I have like 35 people who passed away since 2010 in my life, including my mom and my best friend. And I still see signs or evidence of them around me. Not just my mom or my sister, but my best friend, other friends, uh, aunts and uncles and cousins. I see there. I know that they're around me, and I feel even if I go somewhere that I've never been before. Um, in 2000, I think it was 2000. I took a trip to Washington D.C. and I never felt like I was alone. Because I always felt like there's someone watching me. There's someone with me. And then I end up meeting a couple of people actually from the area over here. I go all the way across the country and I meet somebody, that I never met before from like the next town over. It's from Riverside. I'm in San Bernardino. But
What
and
you
that
have
kind of
to
tripped me out too.
realize, what you
Mhm.
have to realize is your entire reality is you. You are all that is. You are reality itself. You are source. You are God. You are what? A holy cow, right? Like
Moo!
you are, yeah, exactly. See, we got the mooing. But you have to realize is that you are everything. And I think that's the disconnect. And that's the human experience, right?
Yeah.
You here as source decided I am going to live and experience myself through Elisa, right? Through this
Mhm.
experience, through the loss, through all of these things. Because again, what is loss and grieving? That's still fear. What is the opposite of
Yeah.
love?
Fear.
Fear. And what is source energy? Pure love energy. So, in order for it to experience itself, it has to experience the opposite,
Mm.
right? And that's what this duality based reality is. Everything in this reality is a duality for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Because it is
Yeah.
source experiencing itself. So, what you have to realize is everything in your life, even the unfavorable things, are by design from you for you to experience yourself.
And you can't
That
see
is
the
the meaning
stars,
of life.
and you can't see the stars until it's dark.
Exactly. You can't see a rainbow without rain,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You can't see the beauty of life without the ugly. You cannot experience light without darkness. You cannot
Right.
experience love without fear. And again,
Yeah.
grief and loss is still fear. I'm a little bit more
Mm.
gentle with that and with physical pain, like when it comes
Mm.
to, when we're coaching on physical pain, like nerve pain, things like that, because it is a little bit
Mm.
harder of a thing as humans to kind of get past, but
Mm.
it is still fear. It is still fear. It is still a fear
So
response.
my neuropathy is a fear response.
Yeah.
Well, because I have neuropathy, as part of my. Oh, see, the thing is, I've accepted that the neuropathy is a part of being diabetic, and it's just going to be there, but I don't want it there. you know.
If you don't want it there, then you're no longer diabetic. Do you know how many people cure their
Mm.
diabetes? A
No.
ton. Look it up. Look it up. People cure their
Right.
diabetes all the time. I'm talking about people that have been diabetic for years. They cure it.
Mm.
And there's various different ways, and it's different for everybody, right? On what's
Mhm.
going to make sense for you. It's
Yeah.
not it's not what everybody else is telling you. It's kind of like
Yeah.
when people have told me I've been doing all the self-love and I'm still not getting it. It's like, okay, what are you doing for self-love? Well, I'm going to the spa, I'm getting my nails done, but is that what you like? Then that's not self-love,
Exactly.
right?
Yep.
I'm a girly girl, like I'm feminine as heck. So yeah, that's me all day. But if that's not you, if your self-love and your self-care is going
Mhm.
to a shooting range, great, go to the freaking shooting range. If it is
Oh, I would do
if
both.
it's yeah, if it's being in a mosh pit at a concert, go be in the freaking mosh pit,
And I've done
right?
that too. Yeah.
Right. Like if that's your version of self-love and self-care, do it. Do it. Get to the chopper. Okay. But 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 when it comes to physical healing, it's the same thing, right? If you're looking to cure your diabetes, it has to make sense to you. If that is,
Yeah.
you know, it's whatever you want it to be. If it is adjusting your diet and you believe 100% adjusting your diet is going to do it, then it will. If it is taking
Mhm.
some medication and you know 100% that that's going to do it, it will. If it is
Yeah.
losing weight and you do that, then it will. You see, it's not the thing, it's your faith.
It's
Just
my
like the
belief.
woman,
Yeah.
just like the woman hemorrhaging for years believed that if
Mhm.
she touched Jesus's robe, that she would be
Mhm.
healed. And when she did, she thanked Jesus. What did Jesus say to her? He said, "It wasn't
It
me.
was. It was. Yeah. It was within
It was.
you.
It wasn't me, daughter. It was your faith."
Yeah.
Right? It is always your faith. Your faith is the knowing. When people ask me, what's the
Right.
knowing? It's faith.
Hmm.
What is the knowing? It's faith. Like I just use different words to try to get through everybody.
Hmm.
I use spirituality, I use woo-woo, I use religion, I use science, I use psychology, I use pop culture, I moo at
Right.
people. Okay? Like whatever it's going to take for you
Yeah.
to understand the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me. Whatever you're going to, whatever's going to make it click for you, I will do. Okay. If I need to sit here and be your cheerleader and every day tell you you are all that is, that's what I'll do. Right?
The
Yeah,
word that
that's it,
always
girl.
pops up. The word that always pops up in my head is belief. I
Hmm.
mean, I grew up Catholic when I was a kid, but I'm not practicing Catholic anymore because a lot of questioning. But yeah, belief is a word
Hmm.
that I my mind goes to.
And if you believe that belief is the same as faith, then it will be. But for a lot of
Mm,
people, belief is hope, and hope
mm,
is not faith.
mhm.
Hope is, I hope this happens,
Yeah,
right? It's
yeah.
not,
I think
I
of that
know
word
this
the
will
same way.
happen,
Right.
right? It's kind of like I use my example of me going on vacation. And literally I could call up my friend
Mhm.
right now. If she answers, I don't know. She's off doing all types of crap right now, probably. But if I called her right now and said, "Hey,
Mhm.
what happened when I was gonna come see you on my birthday last year?" She would tell me, she would tell you, like, "Oh, it was gonna be raining, so I told you to schedule
And
it
you
the week
said it wasn't.
after." No, no, this is what
Yep.
happened. So I did. And then she's like, "Oh, it's going to be raining again." I was like, "Well, I don't even
You
care.
said
I'm going to
that.
be on the beach anyway." And
Mm.
literally that's what I told her. And
Uh-huh.
when I got there, the rain freaking stopped and it was not raining the entire time I was there until I left
Uh-huh.
and then Hurricane Milton happened. Look it up when Hurricane Milton happened. It was at the end of
Wow.
September last year.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Cool.
Like it was my knowing. I said no matter what, this is what I'm doing,
Yeah.
right? No matter what, I am cancer free. No matter what, I am diabetic free, right?
Right.
My glucose and my insulin levels are perfect. No matter what, my cholesterol, my blood pressure is perfect. No matter what, you know, you could use that, or you could say every
Right.
day my levels get better and better.
Right.
That's it, girl.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. So we've only got 3 people in the Zoom chat, and we've got what, 4 people, a few peoples watching on YouTube. So I'll take about 10, 15-ish minutes here and answer some questions. If you want to shoot questions in the chat, or if you want to, like if you're on Zoom, you can shoot them in the chat, or if you are on YouTube, you can put them in the chat. On Zoom, I gotta head off, guys, but nice to see you as always. Perfect. I hope you have a great day. Hey. All right, guys, 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm getting off of here. So if you have questions, put them in the chat. And I will do some fire around here. And then I'm getting off of here. But while I'm waiting for everybody to type, if you missed this live stream, it is going to be on YouTube here briefly. Or you can just, rewind if you're on there and watch it. I went over kind of like a back end, like, preview of the 28-day Manifest SP Intensive, what's to come, how everything is working, yada, yada, yada. Right now, if you sign up until tonight at midnight, there is a discount. Use the code FLASHSELL at checkout, and you get a discount on general admission and on VIP. The VIP page will not be there if it is booked out. Okay? It's not booked out right now. So if you want VIP, get in now. Use the code FLASHSALE until midnight. Registration will still be open until the 31st at midnight. And then everyone gets access to the course on November 1st that is signed up. I am giving everyone access that is already signed up to the school on Friday the 31st. And then anyone that signs up that night will still get access whenever you sign up, okay, to the school. But I'm excited. And then what's going to happen is after the intensive is over, it will be reverting back to a 14-day kind of format, but it just will not include the live calls, the live lessons, and it will not include the school community or the VIP access, that sort of thing. It'll be back to what it was before. Okay. So you'll be able to still get access to it after I'm done creating everything and having everything on there. And then in the new year, I already announced this. So probably mid-November, I'll start a wait list or a registration for my 2026 intensive, which will not be SP specific. It will be general. So it's going to be setting up your 2026 for general manifestation. And then that will probably start like mid-November. Sorry, not mid-November is when early bird will start. And then regular registration will go until mid-January. And then that's when we're going to start. So any questions, guys? About 5 to 10 minutes, I'll be on here. Something like that. If you have any questions, put them in the chat and I will answer. Another thing I find absolutely hilarious is I've had people comment or, message and tell me that I'm a fake person, that I use like I use filters. It's like I'm live on camera. There's no freaking filter here. It would be moving, wouldn't it? Oh my God. It's just so funny. It's so funny. And it's really their own perspective. You know, it's their own perspective, and that's fine. There's no filters going on here, guys. I mean, unless you consider my mask a filter, but that's like real life. I've also had people tell me my hair is fake. Like, that's real, guys. It's my hair. Just funny to me what people do and what they say. Is it weird for you that you can only see one person live in the Zoom chat? Yeah, it's only the person that's speaking at a time. Scarlett, I guess for me, I really just want to live in the end, or in the end state of knowing correctly. I fell into negative a thoughts a little bit, but I tried to get back really quick in a state of knowing continue. And that's the human experience. It's kind of like when you first learn to ride a bike, if you know how to ride a bike. If you fall off the bike, are you just going to give up and never get back on the bike again? No, you're probably going to get back on it and keep trying. No matter how much you skin your knees, you're getting on that bike, and the more you ride it and the more you ride that bike, the better you get at it. And then after a while, it's second nature. You can go years without riding a bike and then get on one and you can ride it again. Scarlett, so just tips for answers to think and know in the feeling and assumption or living in the end. I don't know what you're asking exactly, but feeling is not the secret. I have a whole video on that. Feelings are human emotions. That's part of identity. It's part of ego. It's part of self-concept. It is not what you actually are. Okay. It's kind of like I have a whole video on, hold on, let me pull up my YouTube real quick. Where's it at? Where's it at? The video that's on the thumbnail, it says, "You've never actually loved, only feared." The opposite of love is fear, and most human emotions are fear. Most human emotions are fear. And the I am source, God, all of those sort of things is just love energy. That's all it is. It's pure love energy. Everything else is fear. Everything else exists so that the I am, or God, can experience itself through you. And as far as like feelings, assumptions, living in the end, I'm not a Neville Goddard based teacher. I know people get it confused because I bring up some of Neville Goddard's teachings, but I also bring up law of attraction. I also bring up the Bible. I also bring up Buddhism. I also bring up science. I also bring up psychology. I also bring up pop culture. I also bring up everything. Because there's truths in everything. There is truths in everything because literally everything is you. It's not just everyone, everything is you, even the space between. Literally, this phone is you. This phone is you. I have two phones, okay? It's business phone, personal phone, okay? Those are me and they're you and you're in your version of reality, in your perspective of reality, because every person is a new world. Your reality is yours. It is your personal world, your personal reality. My reality, my version of the world is personally mine and everyone else. There are 8 billion worlds going on simultaneously. Okay. And in all versions of those worlds, everyone is what they perceive. There's people that perceive me as all types of negative things. And then there's people that perceive me as all types of positive things. It's not my prerogative on how they view me. I don't care. It's how you view yourself that matters. I couldn't care less if someone says, "Oh, I'm the biggest, bee there ever was." Okay, great. In their perspective of reality, that's what I am. I am whatever you say I am. Okay? Again, pop culture, right? Eminem said it best. I am whatever you say I am. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm not a Neville Goddard based teacher. There are things that I agree with law of assumption and some things that I disagree with. There are things that I agree with and some things that I disagree with law of attraction. There are some things that I agree with and disagree with a lot of things. And see, that's my prerogative to do so. Right? Law of assumption says that you have to do all these sat scenes and live in the end and blah, 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 and blah, 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 right? I don't do any of that. I still manifest. Law of attraction says you got to raise your vibration. You got to be the right frequency. You've got to do all this. You've got to do all that. I don't do any of that. I still manifest. But what law of attraction and law of assumption have in common is you do not manifest what you want. You manifest who you are. Okay? Your outward reality is the mirror. It only reflects you. And it is not like a direct reflection. People are like, well, this person's an a-hole and I'm not an a-hole. I didn't say that. Okay? But they can only be what you perceive them as. If you perceive them as an a-hole, they're going to continue to be an a-hole. If you perceive them as they're just having a bad day, then watch them shift. Right? Change your perspective on how you see them. All right, guys, I got 2 more minutes. So if you have any questions, you can ask them. Scarlett, I guess I don't know if I am living in the end correctly. I think I read this. I just want to know, how can I be in the state of knowing correctly? How do I know? I'm worried I ain't doing it right. Knowing, how do you know the sun will rise every morning? How do you know you have oxygen to breathe? Do you physically see the oxygen in front of your face? How do you know it's there? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know that there's planets in the universe? Have you physically touched them? Did you go on spaceship and go to them? No, but you know that they're there. Heck, some people think Mercury going in retrograde like destroys their entire lives. They believe that because they do. It happens. I don't even know when Mercury retrogrades are because that's how much I don't care. That's how much it doesn't affect me. This is why people that are into astrology are like, what's your sign? Whatever you say it is. If I sat here and told you I'm a Gemini, you'd be like, oh my God, it makes so much sense. If I said I'm a Capricorn, oh, it so makes so much sense because of this, and this. If I said I'm a Leo, oh, it's because you have big hair. Right? It doesn't matter what sign I say. I could say I'm a freaking Taurus. I could say I'm a Pisces. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a fucking asparagus. Okay? I'm a Capri Sun. Right? There's mercury in my Gatorade. Okay? So it does not matter. It is whatever you say it is. In the Zoom, I'm trying to remember which app you use to help manifest your face shape. Face app. So face app. I took some older photos and I will show you here live. Don't judge my fingernails, okay? My nail polish is chipping and I need to redo it, but we didn't have time today, okay? We didn't have time for that. We didn't have time for it. Okay? But these were photos that I took in Face app and I adjusted it. This is not what I looked like when I did this. Okay? If you guys have seen me with a bottom mask on, you know that's what I look like now. All right. And then this, hold on. Let's do it this way. And then that's the bottom half. Okay? I did not look like this when I did this, but it looks like this now. I look like it now. Okay? No, it was Face app. I did not look like this at all. I look like complete dog again. All right. In the Zoom, asparagus moon with a Capri Sun rising. Heck yeah. Which Capri Sun is it? Is it the grape one? It's the grape drink. Or is it the orange? It's the orange one. I don't know. I don't know what flavors there are. I'm just being funny. Cranberry. Yeah, why not? Cranberry likes to have all of the SPs. Cranberry has cranberry apple, cranberry has cranberry mango, cranberry has cranberry grape, cranberry has cranberry pina colada. I don't even know. Like it has babies with all of the things. Okay? Cranberry is what's his name? Is the Nick Cannon of freaking juices. Okay? Cranberry is the Nick Cannon of juice. It has the babies with all of them. Scarlett, I will admit, everyone kind of treated me the same. So I admitted to myself it is self-concept, and that's the only thing I striving to better. If that's key, I need to step up. Self-concept is just identity. Again, I have a free self-concept guide if you would like that. It's on my website. But the first 7 modules of the 28-day Manifest SP intensive is just self-concept and identity and focusing on you. So the first 2 weeks is just that. We don't introduce the FP or love that's outside of you until the 3rd week. Until we're in deep in it. We're going to be knee deep in it. We're going to be elbow deep. We're putting the whole elbow in there. Okay? We're putting it all in there. We're getting in there deep like. In there all deep like. We're doing the Great American Challenge. For those that know, they know. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, guys. I know I said I was going to get off of here like 10 minutes ago. So I got 5 more minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minute make you holla for $1. No, I'm just kidding. Don't hit me up for that. Okay, do not. It's a good thing that I label my channel as not for kids. Cause I am not for kids at all. I am not safe for work. I am not kid friendly. And there is some very adult themes in the 28-day manifest SP challenge, SP intensive. Why do I keep saying challenge? Brain does not want to brain today. But to my defense, for the past month, I've gotten maybe 6 hours of sleep at most every night. It's been about 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Because I've just been nonstop with this launch. So guys, I've been putting in the work, okay? I've been making sure it's set up for you guys in the best way possible. So again, if you are interested in the 28-day Manifest SP Intensive, sign up. Enrollment is until the 31st. However, I have a flash sale going on. It ends tonight at midnight. So you got, what, 2.5 hours? Yeah, you got 2.5 hours to get the flash sale. Use the code flash sale at checkout until midnight, and you get a discount on general admission and on VIP. If you need a payment plan, there is Afterpay and Klarna on there. Okay? We start November 1st. It's going to be wild. And the only way that I know how to do things is chaos. So if you would like, join me. Would love to have you. After November, so probably December 1st, it will revert back to the 14-day version. I went over that in the beginning of this live. In the Zoom, there was a recent success story on the school. If the YouTube crew would like to know. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be posting that. We have lots of success stories over on the school. A lot. But it's a private school community, so I don't share everything without permission. But I did ask her and she said yes for me to share it. So I will be sharing that on YouTube soon. Or should I do it now? Why not? I already said I was getting off of here, but you know what? F it. F it! Let's pull it up. Let's do it. Let's pull it up. And you guys can see my craziness. All right, hold on. We're going to see the chaos that is alchemistic. All right, guys. Doo, doo, doo. All right. This is the recent success story that is on the school. Morgan did, I asked her in DM if I could share this, and she said yes. I will be doing a video, and I will be doing a some more posts. I don't know. Brain doesn't want to brain. But anyway, I'll be sharing some stuff from the school that I get permission to share. Okay. So Morgan says, I see exactly what I've been taught today. You guys, I got into LOA by manifesting your SP/X back in May this year. I want to say about a month ago, I completely dropped the guy because I know my worth. I wanted someone new and just cut off anyway the old one. Let's call him C. C is for CUNT. Could contact me. So today, guess what? C contacted me on the only platform he wasn't blocked. We haven't spoken since April. When I tell you all, this was the last thing I ever expected today, or ever really. And I absolutely despise what happened. I do not like him, and I had a pretty stern reaction. I was angry. But I'm taking this as a win. I did it. I don't want him, but I did it. And if he did this, someone I don't even want, then the man I want and treats me as I deserve will absolutely come to physical fruition. I feel elated. I feel elated, but not because of him, not because of anyone else, but because I aligned. I continue to do so. I would have given anything for this months ago, and today it made me angry, LOL. However, I just want to take a moment to thank Alchemistic and all of you, because being able to take this opportunity and flip the script as to how powerful I am made me feel really good. The contact didn't make me feel good. Nothing outside of me did. My own power and own manifesting did. It's absolutely true. They all come out of the woodwork when you level up your self-concept. Now, this person has never gotten actual coaching from me. All she did was watch my public videos on YouTube, and she joined my school community, and she watches the members content over there, and she has been on here for coaching when I've done live coaching. That's it. That's it. She was on here just earlier. Okay. That's all she's done. And as you see, this is the chaos that happens with me. I said yes, and I told her it should be under success stories. She did change it. It was under general discussion. And she said that she just missed her glasses, and I said it happens to me. This is why you see me doing this, because guys, I'm freaking blind, and I can't wear these. I can't wear these with my mask, so we deal with it. Okay. But this is what happens in the school, guys. This is the Alchemist. This is my main school. So free for 7 days, and then it's $10 a month. I will be increasing the price once I get to 100 members. So if you want to lock in the $10 a month, join now. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm getting off of here, but it's been a day. It really has. And I've got a lot I still need to do for the intensive. So again, guys, for the intensive, those that are already in it, you will get an email on the 31st to have access to the school. Okay. That way you can go ahead and get in it. I will be making posts over there. I will be doing all types of chaos over there for you guys. And then, because it's free for those that are signed up to the intensive. I will not be letting anyone else in. It is a private community only for those that are in the intensive. For that school, for the identity shift school, okay? Then on the 1st, you guys will all get access to the course and to the first module. All right. The second module will release 2 days after that. All strategic. Okay, because that first lesson, whoo, is a wooey. Okay. It's intense. All right. And there's 2 lessons in it. I did that for a reason. Okay. So the second one will release 2 days after that, and then it's on schedule to every other day. every other day, you're getting a module released until all 14 are released. And then, let me just pull this up. And instead of me just sitting here telling you, I'm going to show you. I show you what I talk about. Okay? Let's do it. Let's show you. There we go. All right. So this is what you guys will get access to on the 1st. You're going to get the first module. Like I said, it's got the introduction video. It's got the reality selection video. It's got the crutch analogy video. All right. We got worksheets with it. All the shit. All right. As I said, the next module will release 2 days after that, or the next day after that. It's every other day. Yeah, every other day. Okay. And then they release every other day after that until all 14. Here we go. Right down here. All the way down to here. I went over this earlier in the live. This is the resources. So you'll have the live lesson schedule. You have the ability to upgrade to VIP if I am not booked up for it. Okay. You have access to the school community. Support from me if you need it. You can contact me for support, any tech questions, any issues with the course. Okay. Because hey, this is why. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm from tech support. Okay. All right. All right. So the live replays of the live lessons, there are 4 of them. Okay. We'll go here. After the entire course is done, all of the bonuses and references will go here, but they will be released throughout the course. So all the bonuses are weaved in here. Okay. I released the bonuses strategically. You are not getting all the bonuses at once. You don't need them all at once. Okay. You don't. We don't. Let me take it step by step. Okay. So this is what you're all getting, because you're getting this. You're getting the school. I went over this earlier. Let's see. Is it showing? Oh, it's showing. Anyway, this is the school for the intensive. You'll get access to this. There's going to be more on this. I'm still building it out. That's why I have a lot of the stuff already done. Like this is the welcome page. This is the rules, all of that sort of stuff. All right. And everything else. Everything will be in the school as well. So if you need it a little bit easier to access, it'll be here, but the actual course will be over here, right? You'll have access to this. It is separate from the school. Okay. Those that are on VIP get all of this, plus you're getting 8 live hot seat coaching calls per month for the month. Okay. On every Saturday and Wednesday. Okay. And then you're also getting access to a private WhatsApp group that you can send me messages Monday through Friday and I respond. Fun stuff, exciting stuff. This is all happening November 1st. So if you want in on this, sign up before midnight on the 31st, and you will have access to it, to the general entry, if that's what you want. If you want access to the VIP, it is there for you too. It is on the page. If you go to my stand store, it is on there. And yeah, I'm excited. You guys have any questions after this live stream? Comment them on YouTube on the live stream comments, on the comment part, not the live chat. And when I see it, I will answer you. Okay. If you want to take part in the flash sale, that is until midnight tonight. So now you've got 2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay. Just put in flash sale at checkout, and it gives you monies off of both general entry and VIP. See, got to think. You can also get monies off using flash sale on my live coaching services also. Select services. So a 30-minute call, an hour call, right? That sort of thing. You can check that out also. All right, guys. I am about to get off of here. You guys will get the replay on school. So it's recorded. You're going to get the replay of the Zoom. So if you want to see the comments and everything on YouTube, that's going to be on YouTube. But you guys are getting the replay of the Zoom over on school. And the live will still be on YouTube also. But either way, whether you guys caught me live and you're watching this, or you are watching the replay, guess what? I know no matter what, you're about to have the best day or night of your life. And I already know that that's the case for you. Take care.